Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, haven't done one of these for a while. Okay, making sulphur matches, spills, spunks, brimstone matches. Yeah, just a bit of a warning before you do this. Do it outside, don't do it inside. You will get in trouble because it makes sulphur dioxide. As soon as don't breathe the gas in. Once you start doing this, it starts making up the fumes coming off it, go into your lungs, and as soon as it hits water, it makes sulfuric acid, which is not real good. Not real good at all. Anyway, I just buy these craft sticks, $2. I found the thin, long ones are usually about the best. I'm going to make a couple up. Don't do too many. I found a small candle is probably the best option. At the moment it's not very windy, so hopefully it'll be alright. If the sulphur goes red, you're burning it, so you don't want to do that, and you just want it to melt. Less is more. You only want just the tip, just enough, just a little bit on it. I'm going to make a couple that are half length and a couple that are full length. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to try. So, and I've seen Beaver Bushcraft make theirs with about halfway. Had a yeah, I got a little bit of sulphur in there. I bought this probably 5 or 6 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know. 500 grams pure sulphur. Well, it's like 99.9% or something. 99.9% sulphur from the garden store. So yeah, and I've used bugger all. So yeah, it's it lasts a long time. So yeah, it's not hard to get, and just buy it from the garden store. So I'll just make these couple up just to show you how to do it. The sulphur is obviously a liquid when you melt it, so just be careful when you're doing this stuff. It's not something you want to get on you. It's not something you want to it's going to burn you if you get it on you, and you don't want to breathe the stuff in. So that's all I'm saying. Have a look at that spoon. My missus gave me that. That's a fantastic one. I might use, I'm going to use this one for the moment. Let's get this going. I found a candle is the best way to melt it. I used to use I just don't want to get wax everywhere. The candle stubs disappeared on me. There we go. It'll get going. Once it's established, I just don't want it to blow out. Doesn't take long. Heat of the candle. Sorry if this is going to be a bit longer, but yeah, just as I said, do this outside. It does smell like rotten eggs. Do not breathe it in, as I mentioned. It doesn't take long once you get it going. Probably should have done this off camera first. I've got the spoon hot first. I just found that if you get it too hot too quickly, the sulphur tends to go red hot and turns red, and you burn it. Doesn't take once it starts going, like it's starting to melt now. So the spoon's starting to get hot. You can see it starting to melt. You want a nice controlled heat. You don't want it too hot. Because I was using a butane gas stove and it was way too hot. I ended up setting the sulphur on fire. That one's gone out. This little tea light's doing really good. I am getting some meltage there. It won't take long now that it's starting to melt. See the little wisps? That could be, oh, the candle's gone out. It's no good. Oh, this is a disaster. See, that's too much. It's not too much, but I want a thin layer. I just want a little bit on the tip just enough to keep it going. You don't need a lot to get it. The candle keeps going out. I think there might be not enough. Enough. I went way too hard when I first started making this stuff and put way too much on it. That's why I'm going a lot less now these days, and you don't need a lot on it, just enough. So I could get my butane torch out, but it's 1300 degrees and it's way too hot to There we go. We got a good little melt. Just enough. That's about all I want on it. I don't want too much on. Just enough on, just to make it so you can get. We'll melt these couple. I may as well do I've got 4 there, and I'll do these 4 long ones. I may as well do it now. I've got it getting it melted. Sorry, this is a bit longer one. It's a little bit, you probably can't see what I'm doing. It just keeps going out. I'm just melting the candle over there, holding the spoon over the wax, over the heat, just to get the sulphur melted. Just enough to get. Now I'm putting the heat over on the other side there, hopefully. And I keep putting it out but I don't want to put it so that it actually hits the sulphur and then ignites it. Trying to use that other one as a shield. Because it'll melt this and hopefully it'll slide into the middle. But like I said before, I used to make these and I put way too much on, and you don't need to. You only need a little bit. Less is more. So you just want to just have enough sulphur so you get a little bit of a whiff of it then. You can see the sulphur melting. See how it's melting? That's good. I'll keep it melting. I'll melt them, try and melt as much as I can so I can do all three in one hit. Okay. So a little tip, just enough on the tip. It's solidified straight away because it is fairly cool here today, this morning. It's like 12 degrees. Won't take long for that to melt back. I only got 2 more to do and then I'll stop this. Let them dry. Then you let them cool down and solidify, and I'll do a video later on showing you the results of this all dried out and done. Beautiful. That looks really good, that one. It's probably the best one I've done so far. You don't need a lot on it. You just need enough just to get it going. There we go. Okay, so that's it. I apologise about all the rigmarole. Carry on. Okay, so basic principle of making a spill is get your candle going. Probably have 2. Melt your sulphur in your candle. Best off getting a whole pool there, liquid, and then just dipping your spill in just enough on the tip just to cover it. Less is more. You don't need a lot on there. We'll see how that goes. And I made 4 there, 4 big long ones and 4 short ones. And I only put just enough on there, on the outside there. Just enough to keep it, get it going. And as I said, I buy my craft sticks from the $2 shop, $2 it was, at the dollar shop, $2 for that, for those packets. Can use fat wood. They work really well. Paddle pop sticks work really well. whatever you want to use, do it outside. I only got one little tiny whiff of that then, and it was pretty good. Other than that, because it is a poison gas that you're basically making sulfur dioxide as it goes, and then goes into your lungs and turns to sulfuric acid as it goes into your lungs. So just be careful with it and go from there. And the liquid is very, very hot. When it will stick to your skin and obviously melt your skin if it goes on there. So just be careful. Once these, that'll probably be, it doesn't take long, especially in this temperature, to dry out. I will demonstrate these in about 10 minutes. I'll let them dry a little bit longer and show you how to light one using flint and steel. These are the original matches that they used before friction matches came out in about 1830. So very old. I think they were used in Roman times. So it could be up to 2,000 years old. Anyway, thanks for watching.